Alright, let's play, Gold Digger announced, bouncing the basketball. Hey! Wait, Dippy, Dinky. Hey, Dinky cried. What about us? The colt turned to the remaining pair. Which do you want, Silvertree? Disco Jr. or Derpy Jr.? You kidding me? Silvertree grunted. Derpy Jr. can't keep her eye on the ball, and Disco Jr. keeps turning the ball into an orange. Screwball gritted her teeth. My name is Screwball. Exactly the point, Gold Digger taunted. We're not letting them not play with us. Knock it off, guys, Lightning shouted. You're not being fair, Thunder agreed. Why don't you let them play? Cinnamon Sticker demanded. Gold Digger tilted his head towards Screwball. Why doesn't she go back to where she belongs, in the Cantaloupe Gardens with her dad? Screwball had to bite her cheek to hold back her anger. Dinky put her hoof on her shoulder. It's okay, Screwy, she said. I don't want to play basketball anyway. Hey, Derpy Jr., Gold Digger called. Catch! Dinky did not see the ball in time to catch it. It hit her square in the forehead, causing her to fall backward into a mud puddle. Dinky! Screwball cried, leaning down to her. Gosh, sorry, Gold Digger said sarcastically. Hope that didn't cause any brain damage. If there was any brain left to damage. Screwball narrowed her eyes at the colt, fire blazing within them. You jerk! Dinky may be uncoordinated, but she's not stupid. Speaking of stupid, how come you always wear that stupid hat? You freaks deserve each other. A few of the kids started laughing with him. Screwball looked down at her best friend covered in dirt, tears coming out of her disproportional eyes. That's it! She stood on her hind legs and clapped her front hooves together with a great boom, causing the pudders to fall silent as they looked up at her in alarm. You want to play basketball? Fine! Let's play some basketball! Gold Digger let out a shriek as gold light enveloped around him, pressed him into a sphere. The others backed away as they bounced on the asphalt. Screwball, what are you doing? Stick exclaimed in horror. What does it look like I'm doing? Screwball with pride, sound like a mad mare. I'm scoring 3 points! The colt screamed as he was thrown across the basketball court and into the net. The insane filly then darted her eyes at Silvertree. Before he had a chance to escape, he was pressed into a ball as well and tossed into the other basket. Woohoo! Screwball cried, throwing her hooves in the air. That's 6 points for me! Zip for you! A scoreboard appeared, matching what she had just announced. Apple Blossom raced inside the schoolhouse. Screwball, are you nuts? He cried out. Nuts? The crazy look in her eyes made the unicorn jump back. I'm not nuts, I'm Screwy, 'cause I'm Screwball, the princess of chaos, and you all made fun of me and hurt my friend. I shall have revenge! Revenge! As she let out a frightening laugh, the sky turned red and a bolt of lightning struck. Screwball paused as she felt a hoof on her shoulder. She turned to see Charlie's furious face staring back at her. Screwball sat hunched on the school steps. Even though the door was closed, she could hear the conversation clear as day. That half-pony nearly killed my boy, Filthy Rich bellowed. She didn't mean to harm any pony, Fluttershy insisted. She's a menace. You should expel her at once. No, Silvertree's mother screeched. A child like that should be in an asylum. After all, what else can you do with a devil's child? Fluttershy gasped, and Screwball heard a slap. How dare you insult my child and my husband? Every pony calm down, Charlie shouted. Calm down. Calm down? Silvertree's mother shrieked. Look at my son! Look at his son! That's half-in and must be punished. And what about your kids? Derpy demanded. They hurt my Dinky. Screwball was defending her. Screwball winced as she tried to block their words out. Freak, devil child, mad pony, halfling, monster. She doesn't belong. A tear fell down her cheek. The sound of the door slamming open broke her out of her trance. She looked up to see Gold Digger, Silvertree, and the parents send her death glares as they passed by. The boys held ice packs to their heads. Next came Dippy and Dinky, but they were silent. Then her mother appeared. She was not happy. You're lucky she didn't expel you, she said calmly. Screwball hung her head. Honey, this is the 3rd complaint I've received this month. I've let the other mishaps slide, but this is worse than the piano incident. I'm sorry, the filly sobbed. I don't know what came over me. I didn't mean... Fluttershy sighed as she sat beside her daughter. Look, it's noble that you were standing up for your friend, but you hurt those ponies just as they had hurt you and Dinky. I wish I had done worse. Screwball! At least then he would have all stopped, she sniffed. They're right, Mummy. Maybe I am evil like they say. I don't want to be evil. She cried into her mother's chest. Fluttershy stroked her mane tenderly. You're not evil, sweetie. You've just made a bad decision. What if I can't control myself next time? What if I... You'll learn, honey. Maybe you shouldn't use your powers anymore, at least not in school, okay? Her daughter glanced up and nodded. Dinky slowly approached them. I still think you were pretty crazy back there, but thanks for sticking up for me. Screwball looked at her friend and then stood to embrace her. I have an idea, Debbie exclaimed. Why don't we forget this whole mess and go down to Sugar Cube Corner? A good muffin always makes me feel better. Yay! Dinky cheered in agreement. Can we, Mummy? Screwball begged. I'll clean the bathroom tonight. Fluttershy rolled her eyes, knowing that chore would only take a few seconds. All right. The four were greeted by an exasperated Pinkie Pie. Hello, she wheezed. Dirty, water, scree, Dinky, table, floor. Sure, Fluttershy answered. You all right, Pinkie? Fine, she gasped. Running star, myself, triplets, busy. A few years ago, Pinkie had met a clown who would not only measure up to her level of silliness, but could do magic tricks. They were married and recently blessed with 3 male triplets, Blueberry Pie, Raspberry Pie, and Cherry Pie. Unfortunately, her husband was on tour of a circus right now. Pinkie groaned as she heard a chorus of babies crying. Seat yourselves, be right with you. She bolted upstairs to calm her children. As they entered the shop, Screwball gasped, seeing the twins, Cinnamon Stick and Apple Blossom occupying a table. On second thought, she whispered to her mother, let's go. Fluttershy stopped her daughter and pushed her back in the other direction. You can't avoid for your friends forever. They think I'm a freak. You don't know that, and if they do, I suggest you prove them wrong. Screwball turned in the direction of the 2 colts and 2 fillies that were looking at her now. She took a deep breath and approached them. Hey, she uttered, I know you probably don't want to speak to me again after what I did. Are you kidding? Lightning exclaimed. That was awesome, Thunder declared, giving his sister a hoof bump. Screwball's ears perked up. You mean you're not mad? Mad? Apple Blossom repeated. Sure, we were a little freaked, but it's about time some pony taught those bullies a lesson. Just don't go so loony on us again, okay? Cinnamon Stick asked with a shiver. That scared the hair out of me. What are you standing down there for? Thunder inquired. We're friends, aren't we? Lightning questioned. Pull up a seat. Screwball smiled as she and Dinky joined their friends. No matter what happened, she always knew she could count on them. Nobody said anything at the dinner table for the first 15 minutes. The only sound was Discord's crunching on rocks. Fluttershy kept glancing at Screwball and tilting her head towards Discord. The filly shook her head in response. Finally, Veronica slammed his fork. Okay, what's with the awkward silence? Screwball, Fluttershy said slowly, isn't there something you want to tell Daddy? About what? Screwball asked insolently. About what happened at school today? All right, story time. Discord grinned and leaned back on his chair. What do you do this time? Screwball stammered. I played basketball with Gold Digger and Silver Tray. He raised an eyebrow. That's nice. She took a deep breath. They were the basketballs. Discord stifled a laugh, but he could not contain it. He pounded his fist on the table, clutching his stomach with his claw. You played basketball, and they were the basketballs. Oh, if I had been there to see that. Wait, I can! He vanished from his seat and then reappeared a few seconds later, rolling the floor with laughter. Oh, that was priceless! You know, you have your mother's evil laugh. Pure genius! He wiped away a tear and spun his daughter around. Brilliant, my dear. You've made your father proud. Screwball could not help but smile a bit. Discord, this is serious, Fluttershy shouted. Don't you see what's happening here? that my little girl finally told those brats not to mess with the House of Discord? She glared at him. May I speak with you alone? Discord misread her question, and set the filly down excitedly. But of course, my dear. He followed his wife to the bedroom. Once she had shut the door, he twirled her around to face him. Usually we wait until after dinner, but now's good. She put a hoof to his puckered lips. We need to talk about our daughter. Come now, she won't catch us. He leaned toward her again, only to be harshly pushed away. No, I mean about what happened today. He groaned. So she got a little carried away. Big deal. It is a big deal. Doesn't it concern you how much alike you two are? Why shouldn't it? She is my daughter. That's exactly why we should be worried. He crossed his arms. Are you saying you regret having my child? No. I love her as much as you do. But her powers, they're getting out of hand. She's young. Let her have her fun. Discord, the things they called her today. Names are nothing. They called her a monster. That caught his attention. What? Also freak, devil child, halfling. Okay, I get the picture. Don't you see? She might wind up an outcast like you were. What if something happens to make her lose control? What if we have to turn her to... He held up his claw. Don't say it! Stone. He covered her mouth. Now, let's not exaggerate. She sighed as he slowly removed his paw. I know it's a horrible thing to suggest, but it could happen. No, it won't. How can you be so sure? Because she's your daughter as well. He gently lifted her chin. She may have my demented mind, but she also has your good heart. That's how I know that no matter how many times she loses control, she will not go down the path I left long ago. He chuckled. Besides, you've gone insane a couple of times yourself. She gasped and slapped his paw away. What? She shrugged. What? He shrugged. I love it when you go nuts. It's so attractive. She put her hooves on her hips. That's it. You're sleeping on the couch tonight. Discord paused as she exited the room. Oh, what? He pursued her. You can't kick me out of bed. I'm the master of this house. I'm the one with the magic powers. Fluttershy flew down to her daughter. Screwball, honey, your daddy needs a time out tonight. Okay, Mummy, Screwball snickered. Huh? Discord uttered. What do you mean a time out? Fluttershy? Pegasus slammed the bedroom door behind her. Discord tried the knob, but it was locked. Then he tried teleporting inside, only to realise that a magical barrier had been put up. He pointed accusingly at his daughter. She put you up to this, didn't she? Instead of getting an answer, a pillow and a blanket appeared in his hands. He laughed nervously. Screwy, he purred. Sweetheart, you know that baseball bat you've always wanted. A metal bat appeared in her hooves. I already got it. Whatever she's paying you, I'll pay you more, she protested figure by it. No, I'm just going to bed early. He gawked as she headed to her room. Don't you walk away from me, young lady. I'm not finished with you. I make the rules around here. He stopped as she shut down his face. He groaned and pulled at his hair. I've been outsmarted by a 10-year-old. I've been outsmarted by a 10-year-old. No, a 10-year-old and her mother. Her bossy, annoying, devious, irresistible mother. He gazed at the gold band on his finger. Oh, Discord, what have you gotten yourself into? And I think that might be it for today. Because, knowing me, they'll be back in around in maybe an hour, and I have other stuff to do. Well, I want to do something else. So, look forward to more Friday, hopefully, if no one's coming Friday. It's not easy to tell. So yeah, look forward to Friday and look forward to more stuff.